I wanted to hop on here and make a video. I was in there praying, and I got to thinking about a dream the Lord gave me. Or I guess the Lord started bringing it back to my memory. It wasn't that long ago I had this dream. And the last 3 years, I've been having dreams where I see Jesus in my dreams. And then sometimes I see the Holy Spirit. I've always dreamed, probably my whole life, but never seen Jesus in them until the last 3 years. But I had this dream. I was standing in a field, and it was late in the evening, and there was this field I was standing in was just as far as the eye could see, any direction. And it was rolling hills, but it was planted in this some type of crop. I had never seen it before. The plant didn't get very much higher than like soybeans get, but it was all in like rows, you know, and they looked like harvest time. The leaves had on the plant, like it didn't have beans or nothing like that. It just had leaves, and the leaves were curled up into a cone shape, and one end bigger than the other, and they had hardened up real hard. And I'm just looking across there, and I turn to my right, and Jesus is standing there. And it's weird because like Jesus knows what you're thinking, even in the dreams, you know, and which He gives them to you. So, but I'm wondering in my mind in the dream, like what are these for? You know, I'm thinking like, how do you use them for food, or are they for food, or are they for clothes? You know, like cotton and then I asked the Lord. I said, well, what are these for? And He said, these aren't for food. He said, these are for sound. And I mean, this field was big, and I was just looking like. He said, I grew these just for sound. And I was thinking, that's weird, you know. I ain't never. That's weird. But then I thought, well, He's God, you know. He could make a world and plant the whole world in that one bush and for sound if He wanted to. So I was just like, oh, okay. And I didn't quite understand like what He was doing with them or what it was for, but I looked at Him, and He just had this look on His face. I don't know, it wasn't happy. It was I don't know how to say it. I would say concerned look, but you know, He's God. He wouldn't say He would be concerned, but it was a serious look. It was like something really weighing on Him, and I'm looking at Him, wondering about why you know, this plant for sound, and as I'm wondering, the wind begins to pick up, and as a breeze starts blowing, and I notice this is like thousands of acres of field. And across this whole field, this wind catches them cones, and they pick up, like the cones raise up with the wind blowing through them. And they begin to make this sound like a trumpet. It was just one steady sound. And it was just one steady sound blowing. And I realized it's getting close. The trumpets we're so close. The trumpet's ready to be blown, and it's about to be blown. And then I understood His expression on His face, and I know we don't look at God like He's concerned or He's got something on His heart or something, but He does. He does have something on His heart, and I understood what He was feeling, and what that look was. It was the look of it's about to be over. And there's a lot of people that have went to hell and that are going to hell, and they don't have to. They didn't have to go to hell, and the people who are alive ain't gonna have to go to hell. And there's a lot of stuff about to come on the world that the world doesn't understand. They don't see it coming. But I know that that's what he was showing me, was that trumpet is about to blow. It's so close. And I woke up from that dream, and I pondered on it for a while, and I don't know. I said, Lord, never done nothing really for you other than just work behind the scenes, operating sound system or doing other things, So I thought on it for a while, and I was like, man, maybe I'll share this. I don't like getting in front of people too much and getting on video or whatever, but I just thought about that dream tonight when I was praying, and I'd asked the Lord, if there's something you want me to do, let me know, and I'll do it. And that dream popped in my mind, and I knew that's what he was wanting me to tell you about. That there's a trumpet that's about to blow. And I don't know when, but I just know as far as the span of time, we are at the door. We are on the precipice of something happening. And Jesus is concerned about people that are going to hell. He's concerned about his church, because most of them are going to hell. And they don't even understand that. They're so deceived. I was deceived. I thought I was good, I believed in Jesus, and I thought I was good to go. But Jesus showed me otherwise. But I'll tell about that in another video. But anyway, y'all just think on the dream, and I don't know. Spend time with the Lord, pray, and see what he wants you to do. Give up your life and follow after him. That's key. You say you believe, then give up your life and follow him. See what he tells you to do. Anyway, y'all have a good night.